Hey everyone, welcome to Rethink Health. My name is Daniel, and on this channel I teach and promote how we can eat and live that leads to a healthy lifestyle for the whole family today. And today on this video I'm going to talk about the best fiber supplement that you need to have with the standard American diet today, and I'm going to talk about how my family uses it and how it's really helped us. Coming up next on Rethink Health. Today we hear lots of problems with our colon, the digestive tract, your bowels, your large, small intestine, stomach, whatever it may be. The gut health is really important today because of the standard American diet that we have, a diet full of sugar, full of processed foods. Also the environment we're in with the pollutants in the air and in the household cleaning products or hygiene products that we have. But especially in our food, with lots of processing going on, preservatives, synthetic chemicals, just food that is really not real food. We've come away from what our bodies are meant to eat, what our bodies are made to eat. We don't eat anymore. Our bowels are really taking all of the heat, really, because the bowels are really the main organ in the body that cleans everything. It takes the nutrients that we have in our food, it takes it out, it uses it, lets the body use it, and then the waste, it eliminates, right? So a lot happens in our digestion from the stomach. Well, even starts with the mouth, the saliva in the mouth, down the esophagus, our stomach, the acids breaking down the food and into the small and large intestine, the colon. It all absorbs nutrients, assimilates them appropriately, and eliminates the waste. So our bowels are so important, and I believe that the majority of the issues that we have today going on are because our guts are so out of shape. They're really bad, and we can tell this simply by our bowel movements, how regular they are, how easy they are, how healthy our bowel movements are really determines, really can tell us how healthy our body is. So what our bowels need to be healthy is, one of the things anyways, is fiber that we're going to talk in this video. Fiber is one of the things that our bowel needs, our digestive system needs to run, to have good bowel movements, to be able to do its job effectively. And today we're not getting fiber. The new research that has been out, not even new research, it's always been around, if we even need research, with common sense. When I have a lack of fiber in my diet, I can definitely tell. The majority of us, and even kids, we get half, even less than half of the fiber that our bodies need. That's around 10 grams of fiber a day is what the average North American is getting, and we need to be getting upwards of 25, 30, I would say around 30, 35 grams of fiber a day. So we're getting less than half. How can our bowels be healthy? How can we have good movements? We'll talk a little bit about fiber and just briefly how it works, what it does. And so there are two types of fiber, water soluble and insoluble fiber. And we need both of them. And water soluble, and they're both found in fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, lentils, beans, and brands. So first is water soluble, and water soluble fiber is kind of like that. I don't know if you've ever had chia seeds. If you put water in them for a few minutes, you'll notice that it's just it starts to form like a gel, and it's really cool. And so that's water soluble, and it creates this gel that kind of coats the lining of our bowels, and it regulates the flow and helps things flow through our bowels well. It really it strengthens the lining of our bowels for sure. The second one is insoluble, and it gathers up bulk. It kind of draws in water and kind of forms and makes the bulk of our stool. And as it goes along through the walls of the bowels, it kind of scrapes along the walls as well to get out all the waste that's around, to kind of just clean out the inside of the bowels, and to help that bowel movement, that peristaltic wave that pushes through. you can't really digest fiber. It's in the stomach as well to kind of slow down digestion so the body can work better, and it can take out those nutrients and assimilate them and absorb them properly. High fiber diets have been shown around the world in many different cultures to really help, and the cultures that have a high fiber diet have shown to be a lot healthier than the ones without fiber. And even I'll link up some research in the notes below as well. So dietary fiber intake provides many health benefits. However, the average fiber intake for US children and adults are less than half of the recommended levels. Individuals with high intakes of dietary fiber appear to be significantly lower risk for developing coronary heart disease, stroke, hypertension, diabetes, obesity, and certain gastrointestinal diseases. Increasing fiber intake lowers blood pressure and serum cholesterol levels. Another thing to note is that fiber is very low in calories. Since fiber primarily isn't digested, it is in there to regulate our digestion so that you stay more full for longer. And this decreases the need even for insulin to come out, and it can stabilize your blood glucose levels. So it's really helpful for diabetics. It's really helpful for weight loss, making you feel full for longer, also digesting your food properly. And it's low in calories, so if you're staying full, you don't need to eat you're not eating as much. Fiber supplement that we have is called Herbal Fiber. This is found at Rethink Health on the products page. I also put a link in the bottom to this. It has all the directions on it that you need, but it's basically a mix of 20 different herbs and fiber. It gets the bulk of its fiber from psyllium. The other herbs have fiber as well in it. And I'll just read some of the herbs that it has in it is like alfalfa, which relieves constipation. Hibiscus flower lubricates the intestinal tract. Irish moss, helping to form bulky stools. Licorice root acts as an anti-inflammatory. Mullein and oat straw soothe stomach cramps. Violet, shavegrass, pumpkin seeds, black walnut nuts. These are in there. They're killing parasites and any bad bacteria that are in there. Passion flower, rose hips, calming the nervous system and the digestive system, especially helping with IBS, things like that. So there's so much more. Like I said, altogether 20 herbs that are a perfect combination, and this has been used for almost 30 years, and with great research done, great testimonials. It's a solid product. We can't live without it. It has helped us and our children. How we make this is for the kids. Well, for Micah, when they're babies, you just get some applesauce, organic applesauce, or make it at home yourself. Powder, I don't know if you can see that or not, but so I just take a spoonful. You can start with less, but then just kind of sprinkle it in there, and well, then I just kind of stir it up in the applesauce, and they don't even know it's there, and you just feed it to them. And then for my girls, they're 3 and 4 years old, what I do is I just fill up 1 glass with apple juice, go fill 1 glass full, and then I'll divide it in half between them both. It says to start with a few teaspoons, the instructions on the back, and gradually increase to a tablespoon. So I got a tablespoon here. So there, and I'll just split it in half between them. All right, so there. So I got 2, and I do that first thing in the morning, and they have it, and they're kind of more thirsty first thing in the morning, so it's good on your empty stomach so that the herbs, they can really work and cleanse. And usually by the time we sit down breakfast, it's about half an hour. So, and I think they like it to sit half an hour to an hour in there. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're getting it in, it's better than not. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, add a comment, and check out the show notes below for any links. And I'll talk to you next time.